Hey everyone, this is Alarm System Tech. It's been a while since I made a video, but today I'm going to be demonstrating my Fire-Lite MS-25 fire alarm system. This is a new demo board that I just put together. It used to be on my house system, and I kind of repurposed the plywood to make up for a system that you guys really enjoy, judging from the amount of views that my old house system got. Figured I would put this system back together and show you guys. So this system consists of a Fire-Lite MS-25 addressable fire alarm control panel. This is in fact addressable. The only difference is it doesn't have an LCD display, so it's basically a displayless panel. It just relies on these LEDs. You can hook up an A and an 80 to this, and that will act as the LCD for you. This technically is a rebranded Silent Night panel. Silent Night is the original maker of this panel, but Honeywell owns everything, so this is why Fire-Lite and Notifier make these also. I am using 14.2 and 16.2 Fplp fire alarm cable for the system. I'm no longer using the old stuff. The old stuff I used to use was 18.2 and 22.4, I believe, and it's just a lot better with this type of wire. It's a lot more durable, and it's not as easy to break. So this is actually what they use in the industry, so I figured why not just make the system realistic as possible. Batteries here, two 7 amp hour batteries. These are just borrowed off from the house system at the moment, so my Vista panel is currently in trouble. But once I'm done with the video here, I'm gonna pop those back in and get it restored to normal. As you notice on this board, the top devices are flush mounted and the bottom devices are on back boxes. The only reason I did this is just to save on supplies. I didn't really have a lot of conduit supplies on hand, and in my opinion it kind of looks better, especially on a small plywood board like this. The only conduit I do have though is this one going over to this junction box, and that just disperses the field wiring to the back side of the board, so that because this panel doesn't have a rear knockout, it does there, but I'm not going to knock that out, and this was already here. So on the back side, I'll just show you real quick the wiring. That's what the wiring looks like. Tried to make it as nice as I could, and that's that. So for the notification appliances, I have a Gentex Commander 3 horn strobe and also a remote strobe. These are both set on 15 candela, and the tone is set on continuous chime at the moment. Right here I have a Notifier NH100. Notifier devices are, at least for the Fire Warden series, they are rebranded Fire-Lite, so they do work on Fire-Lite panels. And the same down here, I have a NOT BG12LX. We've also got another one over here, and then this is a NMM100 monitor module. Again, with all these devices, they're basically rebranded Fire-Lite, so they do work, but they're not UL listed to work on the system. But anyway, nonetheless, let's go ahead and give a quick test of the system. We'll go ahead and open up the door here, and as I said, this will be doing continuous chime, 15 candela, and here we go. Alarm silenced. Let's go ahead and reset this pull station. And we'll go ahead and test the heat detector. I've got a little magnet here that we can use. Sorry, that's a really bad angle. It's kind of awkward doing this on the floor. I'm not really used to doing this, but this was kind of a small project that I wanted to put together. Just something a little different than my regular boards. This does take a while. Alright, let's go ahead and activate our other pull station on the right side of the board here. This is the way the MS-25 works. Is you do have zones, so each zone has about, I want to say, 20 devices. So you can have loop 1, module 1 through 20 on, say, zone 1, and then zone 2 would be like 20 through 40, I believe, and so on and so forth. So that's kind of how it's set up. Let's go ahead and activate this one. Go ahead and silence that, and we'll go ahead and reset. Now, I also forgot to mention this module is not connected to anything at the moment. It's here so that in case I want to use a conventional pull station, I can swap one of these out and I can just use this. Alright, our panel's back to normal. Let's go ahead and just finish off the test by testing out the drill button, and then I think in another video I'll demonstrate the walk test and also how to program some of this stuff. The way this works is you can either do a jump start, which is basically auto program, or you can plug in with a RJ45 and plug it in directly to your laptop or computer, and then you just type in the number that comes on here, and that will, you go into a web browser, and then that's basically how it gets programmed. So in another video I'll kind of go into detail on that, but let's go ahead and press the drill button. One thing to note on this, the drill button is non-silenceable. That is, I don't know if that is default for sure. I'm not sure if there's a way to change that, but that's kind of how that works. So that is pretty much it on the system. I don't really plan on expanding it other than possibly adding the AN80, or maybe perhaps purchasing a secondary AN80 so that I can leave the other one on my other Fire-Lite system. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.